I added a new little audio to that intro. Hi guys, how's it going? Welcome. Oh man, I'm wearing stripes. Stripes don't do well on camera. It's like I'm at a disco or something. Anyways, hi, how you guys doing? Welcome to Conversations with Curtis. This is Paul. I'm your host, and I'm happy to be here. 2 nights in a row. Had a great time playing Forgotten City last night. Thank you to all who joined. And here we are. We're here again. We're going to watch some Freeman's Mind. Talk to Ross Scott, or we didn't talk, but we've been back and forth on email, and he has confirmed. So we're going to have a nice conversation on Sunday. So I want to watch some more Freeman's Mind tonight. Depending on how you all feel, I don't know if I'm going to get through all 90 episodes of this before I talk to him or in tonight's. So I think we should start where we left off. And someone just said episode 23. I thought it was episode 24. It looks like we've watched 23, but we can start there. And then I think we maybe skip ahead a little bit. Yeah, we watch a few and then maybe we just, I imagine they're all good and I wouldn't mind, seeing some of the later stuff. And especially I want to see near the end. And someone said, and I have to look this up, maybe one of you can do this for me, that is it episode 41, that there's like an episode, and I think 41, it's the one sticking in my head, is like, I got to see that one. Whoever it was that said this, said it either on Discord or on one of the chats of a Freeman's Mind playthrough. Anywho, we'll start where we left off and just go from there. And of course, the initiative of, yes, Dirk, the big game initiative and saving games. I think that's amazing what he's doing. Would love to hear him talk about that. So we'll spend some time hearing how that's going, how he got started on that. But I really want to pick his brain about Freeman's Mind. So, how y'all doing? How's the day? How was your Thursday? I got our group here. I got Zen's here. Meat Pickle, good to see you. Don't jump ahead. Meat Pickle does not want me to jump ahead. Punished Early. 27 is really funny. Punished Early. That's a new name for me. Welcome. Zen Solipsist is here. I saw Dirk already. Wicklow. Boomerang, you're back. Good to see you, man. Jibber Jabberwocky. Ozzy, hello. Void. Not Void Burger, I doubt, but Void. Yeah. Who else? I'm sorry, Nick Jerison. Stardust. All right, good to see you guys. People are rolling in. That'll be good. Ty Braun, you're here. Just watching 9 to 5, a comedy classic, Lily Tomlin and Dolly Parton. Really? I have been so getting into watching old movies lately. I may have mentioned this. I know we mentioned this during our Saturday stream with Daniel, but I am working with my pal Ragna Sigrunardottir, the actress who played Therese, and a good friend of mine who we became friends on the making of that game. She ended up marrying one of my dearest friends. We're putting a little podcast together. We're watching movies from the 90s and talking about them. So we've got the first 2 recorded, and I've given them to Daniel, and he's trying to make everything sound good, and we'll get those out. And if you guys like them, we'll just keep going. The idea is to do one movie for each year of the 1990 decade. And if it is fun and everybody's liking it, we'll just keep going from there. But I've been watching all kinds of films. Brazil, I love that movie. I'd like to see that again. I saw 9 to 5 when I was young. People keep bringing that one up. There's a great YouTube subreddit that pops up a lot called "I Watched an Old Movie," and so that's kind of catnip. And whenever someone says, "Oh, I watched 9 to 5," tends to pop up there a bunch. I just started watching. I saw a YouTube clip on Ridley Scott's first movie because we watched. I don't want to tell you the movies that Rockman and I watched, but I know our phones are listening to us, right? So the moment you say something, all of a sudden it pops up, or some version of it pops up in somewhere. So, anyways, Ridley Scott popped up, and uh, I always liked his first movie, The Duelists. I think in many ways it's his best film, but I haven't seen it in years, and so I just saw an interview with Keith Carradine, sort of reminiscing about the making of the movie, and then that made me want to watch a interview with Kevin Reynolds, a director, interviewing Ridley Scott about the making of the movie. And then I wanted to hear Harvey Keitel talk about it. So yeah, it's so much fun. Naked Lunch, I really want to see.
Dirk had tipped $5. Great week so far. First night of chilling though. Picked a great night to take it easy.
Absolutely.
Cheers, brother.
Hey, buddy. Thank you so much, Dirk. Appreciate that very much. And good for you for getting some chilling. And we definitely need that. And I appreciate your support. Naked Lunch, I haven't seen in a long, long time. It's really hard to find. It's not streaming anywhere. After Hours is one of my absolute favorite movies of all time. Again, it's probably my favorite Scorsese movie. Yeah, as you got to watch Catch 22. That's out there. I think you can watch that on, Canopy. If you guys have Canopy, it's a free service. You get like 10 movies for free every month. I'm pretty sure it's on Canopy. What else? Yeah, movies. Rocky Horror, fun. I've been wanting to show it to my kids, but I think in some ways, I think they would love it, but I'm not sure I want to explain some of the other stuff. So anyways, we're doing a watch party today, so that's good. Oh no, I just got an Amber Alert on my phone. God, what's with the evil in the world, man? What is the deal? It's kind of mind-boggling sometimes, isn't it? Anyways, we're all here. We're trying to do good things and be good to each other. All right. Speaking of being good to each other, or being good to me and Daniel, these are the folks who have been very good to us. Oh, I'm way behind. I got to do I didn't do a new goal. So Dirk, thank you for your donation. But let me get the new goal up here. But anyways, these are our Coffee Patreon monthly donors. They're the folks that keep us going, and I just want to say how much I appreciate them. If you can help them, that would be awesome. I'm going to change my goal right now, just as we speak. You can see it change. What should it be? We should be all Freeman's. I don't know, Freeman's donations. Oh, I just realized I had. Freeman's purse, Freeman's wallet. That's it. How about Freeman's wallet? Okay, how about $10? Well, let's do a whopping $10. And then, wait, how did I get 40? Wait a minute. Edit the goal. $10. That goal. Oh, that was an edit goal. Okay, we got to do a new goal. Got new goal. There we go. There it is. Now we're at 0. Not counting our wonderful gift from. So I guess I'm asking for $15 today. Wow, that's a lot. Okay. Anyways, speaking of that, this is our top 7. Last week, we will have a top 7 for this week on Saturday. YT Wanderer, Moffat Reborn, Jwex, ZJ Wex, as our automated voice likes to say, Top Fuel, Ozzy Astaroth, Those Deaf Mutes, and Do What Do. All right. Shall we? Anything else? 1999, The Warriors. I think I saw The Warriors. I was just reading I ended up talking to an old buddy of mine that I've known forever. We had a Zoom happy hour. I haven't seen him in a long time. He lives down in California. And we did a backpacking trip through Europe when we were in college together. And when I was staying at a youth hostel in Switzerland, I think. I was looking at my journal after talking to him. We're like, oh, I broke out my journal of our road trip and of our backpacking trip. And in my journal, I said, went to a movie tonight, saw The Warriors. Good flick. That was my only comment on it, but I do remember loving that one too. It is. They have Naked Lunch and Criterion. Criterion on Amazon? Does Amazon have Criterion? I'm confused. You have to subscribe to Criterion. I guess you can subscribe to it through Amazon, but it's its own, you know. How many different services can we subscribe to? It's too much. Too much, I say. All right. Anywho, we're not here to watch movies. We're here to watch Freeman's Mind. So let's do this. So you guys said episode 23. Okay, I'm pretty sure it's episode 24. But no, that's 22. Oh, you know what? The numbers are at the bottom. I see why. No, that doesn't seem right. Wait a minute. I don't know. Let's just try. Let me get to the screen. 23. Oh, I guess you were right. It is 23. Okay. So, y'all ready? I think I've got it all. Let's see. Just want to make sure everything's working. There we go. There's that. Let's bring this down. Oh, I see. I don't want to do that. Okay, so. There's that. And then we'll bring this down a little bit. I think that's kind of what we got here, right? That look good to you guys? It looks pretty good. I feel like I'm in the way. Oh, his genius writing absolutely fell through. Okay, let's do it. Let's watch some Freeman's Mind. Wicklow says you finished with him at the bottom of the elevator after the soldiers blew themselves up on the landmines. Okay. I think this is 23, so let's. No, wait. What was the first part? That's it? Oh, okay. I thought there was like a little cutscene beforehand. Okay, here we go.
Huh. It's probably the military that put these trip mines here in the first place. And they just go and run into them. I don't get it. They bomb each other, they can't figure out who the civilians are, and they can't duck. Here, look how easy it is. Power slide. Yeah. I could be a rock star. Though I guess I'd have to learn how to play guitar.
I remember this spot.
Why does it wait so long for you to get on here, but up there it's like a sprint? Am I really the first person to notice this? Oh, not this again. Please stop that. Okay, I asked nicely. What more can I do? Who's punching in Morse code? I don't speak Morse code. So stop that. It's rude. They're probably talking smack about me on the radio. Well, I'm not going to stand for it. I've worked too hard to get to where I am. I graduated from MIT. My diploma's worth more than your life. Screw this. I'm just going to wait for them to come around the corner again. Oh, shit! Okay, natural selection. The dumb ones are all dead, so the survivors are a little bit smarter. You asshole. Dan! Oh, hold on. Let me reload. Thanks. Well, that was a learning experience.
God, he's so good.
Got hurt. Oh. You guys had to ruin the moment. Well, you guys are all bastards anyway, so I guess nothing has really been lost. Yeah, it's strange. I thought I would start feeling weird about killing all these people, but really, I don't. It's because they're all pricks and deserve to die. I'll make a speech at the funerals if someone wants me to. I have no problem. problem with going up to a grieving widow and telling her I'm sorry for her loss, but her husband was a rat-fuck meathead who tried to kill me for no goddamn reason because he was too stupid to learn what the word civilian means. If I hadn't put him down, he probably would have come home later and strangled you in your sleep. And not in the kinky way either. I know how you base wives are. Uh-oh, the beeping. Okay. Oh hey, it's down. Ha! I could do your job too! But I don't like to beep too much. It reminds me of that Muppet. No radios! That's how the man finds you. Oh, sweet, a map! Okay, so where am I? Which way's north? Okay, maintenance shaft, that could be anything. Half this building is a maintenance shaft. What's that big room? Is that where the monster is? What about this radiation pit? High voltage, that has to be where I came from. But what the hell is with these distances then? Why are parts of this grayed out? Is it haunted? Why is there no exit on this map? Is there a landmark? This map is bullshit. I'm gonna find my own way out of here. That map has to be bogus. It only lists one area as being dangerous. It needs to have, like, 30.
Dirk 3K tipped 5 pieces 08. Mike has been muted since you coughed.
Oh, God damn it. Damn it. I was talking and I was making a really good point. I was really impressed with my point. In fact, I thought, Dirk, you were giving me a I thought you were giving me a tip based on this wonderful point that I was making. I muted myself because I was coughing and I didn't want you guys to hear it. But now forget it. I'm going to cough from now on so I don't ever mute myself again. My point was, God damn it, that I just think that I'm just curious how Ross puts this stuff together. He found that map, right? And I imagine as Ross was playing the game, he saw the map and he's someone who looks at that and goes, okay, is that map something that tells me anything? And he realizes it doesn't say anything. And so then he gets frustrated and then he puts it in the mouth of Gordon and then he talks about how absurd it is. And I'm wondering if that's the way he puts this together. He kind of wanders through the game. He sees the things that are absurd or ridiculous that he can comment on. And then he uses that as his way of putting this together. He's also an incredibly good first-person shooter. I mean, he just never loses. He doesn't get hit ever. Is he that good? I mean, are you guys all that good? Or is that part of his editing process that he's figured it out that he'll never get shot? That's I'd love to see a Freeman's Mind director's commentary from Ross too. I totally would. Mr. Glenette, welcome. I know Ross is very busy with Stop Killing Games right now, but I hope he can come out here and talk about it. Dude, have you been on? Well, you weren't listening because I was on mute. But no, I wasn't on mute at the beginning. He's joining me on Sunday. Sunday morning, my time, 10 a.m. Ross is going to be a live stream chatting with me, and I'm going to talk to him about the games that he's trying to save, but I'm also going to grill him on this incredible series. He's great. All right. Sorry, all.
You could even write "Here Be Dragons" on it, and that would almost be more accurate than nothing at all. Yeah, see, it doesn't even list F712DH. How could you forget to put that down? I mean, I would have named it Hell Pit number 48, but
See,
if the
he saw that
cartographer
number and he
doesn't
made
care
a thing
about
of
that
it.
name, then who will? I guess they just looked at the
And then he talks
AutoCAD
about
layout,
cartographer
took
and
some
AutoCAD.
numbers off of that to feel important. Speaking of which, why do drafters always listen to country music? I never figured that out. What's the correlation connection there? Is it whiskey? Sounds like somebody smuggling an elephant up there.
It does.
That almost wouldn't surprise me. Oh, come on. You guys are sprouting up like weeds. Trying to shock me. You know, I'm thinking this suit needs some more rubber. Actually, what would be sweet is if I had a layer of it all around me about 6 inches thick. Then it could fall from high distances and just bounce wherever I wanted to. If I had enough rubber, I could fall from almost a limitless height. Though I'd have to be careful because the recoil might give me a concussion then.
Just
Hey, man,
never
you didn't miss
stops.
anything good. You made the right choice staying here.
I'm never gonna make it.
You
better
didn't
go on
miss
without me.
anything
Can
good.
do. All right, let me get this sucker fired up then. Straight to the surface. Do I hit this switch?
Oh, wow. He's way, way back early in the
Track
game.
power off. What the fuck's that supposed to mean? Come on, start. Start! I turned the power on! God damn it, shit, bitch, fucker.
Wow. That's so good.
I am not happy right now.
Wait, does he still have to go back and turn that stuff on? All right. I think we just go on to the next one, right? Oh, so good. How do you
Okay,
do
no
multiple
power.
languages?
Fine. The cavemen didn't have power, and they had to deal with soldiers with machine guns and giant aliens with flamethrowers for hands. If they could do it, so can I. Yeah, whatever. But why did I waste all this time doing... You! You told me to go down there. That if I turned on the power, everything would be wonderful. You're a liar. I can see why somebody shot you. I'm taking your gun from you. I can use this as a drop weapon if I accidentally shoot a civilian later. Alright, so where do I want to go? I want to go up because I've exhausted every single possible dead end below. Yeah, this jump isn't too bad. And hey, if I miss, it won't kill me.
What do you mean it won't kill
Yeah,
me?
I mean, it would hurt.
Okay.
But the only way a fall like that could kill me would be if I landed head first so that my body weight snapped my neck. And that can never happen. I'm a cat. Meow. Meow.
I knew he'd do 3.
Meow.
Oh, that thing.
Okay, I'm just gonna slip past here. And you're not gonna hear me because you're too big. Oh god! Okay, I'm just gonna run down because I'm scared. You're big, running. Hot! I think I underestimated this thing. Door. I can't outrun this. It's got longer legs than me. No. God, this happens every time I get cocky. Somebody like this shows up and I start wishing I hadn't said a lot of things that I did. Hey, is that a switch? Maybe if I press it, it'll beep and distract this guy from me. Or I could just walk back and forth in this cramped hallway for the rest of my life. That's a viable option.
I don't remember
Hey,
doing
get
this.
away from there! That doesn't belong to you!
What's
Did I
he?
even do anything? Yep. This is like that trick where the guy runs around on stage spinning plates on sticks. Ow! Shit! That did not make a beeping noise. Okay, that's close enough! Back. Yes! I meant to do that! Woohoo!
Oh, I don't
Big
remember killing
reptile
him like
thing
that.
stomping around like he owned the place. Well, that's why the dinosaurs went extinct. Me. The bigger they are, the cooler they are to kill. You know, I'm an expert on electricity, on the atomic level anyway, and this to me looks like the power's on. A bit more dramatic than what I was expecting, but still on. I'm going back up to that train room and finding out what the hell's going on here. That guard wasn't telling me the whole story. What he meant was, hey, yeah, all you have to do is pump out all that bilge water in the generator room, turn the power on to the generator, shoot everyone in sight, then come back on and turn on the DC generator, then go down to the storage room and roll a spool up here, then bust out some pliers and electrical tape so you can lay down some HV cable, then just bust through a wall and wire up a new circuit, then do the same thing on the other end of the complex, and yeah, you'll have that train running within the month. Of course, the real tragedy here is that I didn't bring a camera. If I had been taking pictures, I'd be ready the next time I had to sit through some family member's slideshow. I could whip it out and be like, fuck you, your pictures suck. Look at mine. There's me blowing up some bipedal alien the size of a dump truck. Here's me shooting some troops because I'm hardcore. Yeah, I think we're done here. You brought this on yourself.
You know,
oh, what's this? Power on!
he's so... What'll happen, and this is what happens with my friends sometimes, is that it's so much and it just keeps going that you start to tune out. And I started to tune out a little bit there, but it's almost like he knows that you're going to do that. Even though it's still brilliant stuff, he goes on a rant and the rant lasts from, like, basically that rant lasted from killing the monster and walking all the way back to the soldier. And so he's, in a way, Ross, the writer director, it needs to kill time to get back there. So that's when he goes on these sort of, rants that kind of go all over the place, which is just great. And then, at this point, he's not noticing things along the way and commenting on them. He's on his own little path. And then he gets to the guy and then gets back to the action at hand, which is just brilliant. All right, so I don't know if I'm going to skip around episodes. I don't feel like I should. But I probably feel like I should have watched the whole thing before I see Ross on Sunday. I feel bad. I'm only like 1/4 of the way through it. So be it. Okay, here we go.
It's alive! I like how we use big Dr. Frankenstein switches for everything.
Yeah.
That's one thing the engineers got right around here. So now I need to start the train, which is not up here. I'm gonna go out the window because there's no glass and nobody can yell at me. That's just one of the perks of killing everyone. Speaking of which, if this doesn't start, I think I'm gonna take it out on that guard. Ha ha ha! All aboard! Just kidding. I'm not gonna give rides to anyone.
No.
Wait. I did it wrong. That switch controls the track, not the power. Well, let me climb back. Oh, come on! Stupid sloped edges. Fine,
Sloped
I'll walk.
edges.
Ah, screw it, I'll run. The thing about running is I'm not really building up any muscle mass, so it's not like, ah! Okay, yeah. The benefits and drawbacks of running don't compare to tripping and doing a face plant on a white-hot burning gas pipe. That's just about the worst possible thing I could do, actually. But yeah, I'm in awesome shape, and I've been running in circles today for miles already. There's just no point. I'm sure I worked off those Doritos hours ago. Hey, you know what? I don't want to hear it. Okay, now I'm going to pull this switch and make my dreams come true. Or at least my really unambitious dreams that I need to happen,
remember that.
like
Yes,
right now.
do that.
Okay, another exciting day in the life of a forklift operator.
Yes, move it over there.
Technically this isn't a forklift, but I imagine operating an electric tram is a good stepping stone towards building a solid forklift operator career. You have to aim high. If I took over the world, I'd want my head
See, now he's on
all the time throwing switches.
another.
So this is good
another
because
rant.
now I can. Okay, careful. Because now I can say I did the same thing. Although that implies I wouldn't make people do something I haven't done myself, which is totally not true. I'd sacrifice people by the cartload if it meant I could get better parking or not have to wait in line. People pass it off like it's a bad thing, but I think the Mayans knew what they were doing there. Yeah, I see you staring. You'll keep your mouth shut if you know what's good for you. You look like you've been gut shot. So you're lucky I don't reach in and take out your small intestine and tie it off to use as rope so I don't have to keep running up here. I'm not gonna do that because it's gross, plus I think it would be too slippery to get a grip, so be grateful. Okay, we gonna go?
Here we go. Oh boy, this
Yeah.
place. I remember this place.
If I can get out of here fast enough, maybe I'll still have time to hit the clubs tonight. I just need to shower. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What's this? You've got to be fucking kidding me.
Didn't get very far.
Boy, optimists are retards.
I'm gonna look back here. So additional
Boy, optimists
sound.
are retards.
Let's see that. I want to see the person. Oh,
Boy, optimists are retards.
I'll forget. I'll forget. Okay. Okay. Good stuff. Good stuff. We're on 25. Everybody doing good. The perks of killing everyone. The Gordon Freeman story, Ozzy. Okay. It's weird. It's weird after I'm so used to streaming and playing myself. It's strange just watching something. I'm like you guys. We're all watching something together right now. Okay.
This is a joke. I'm finally heading the way I'm supposed to, and somebody's gone and stacked up a wall of concrete dividers for me. This is non-negotiable.
You can just go through
I
that.
have to go this way. I've gone down every other passage here. There hasn't even been a locked door, just a straight-up dead end. Christ, they double stacked it. I guess I could climb over this. But that kind of defeats the purpose of killing everybody. That's why I did it, so I could have a smooth ride out of here. I deserve business class.
Can't you just break through
I'm
it?
just gonna ram it.
Yeah, ram it.
It won't accomplish anything, but it should derail the train, and that'll look cool. This reminds me of back in high school when we had a driver's ed class and the gym teacher was asking us which was more dangerous, crashing a motorcycle at 60 miles per hour into a haystack, or crashing a motorcycle at 60 miles per hour into a concrete divider. He got mad and started yelling at the class when no one answered. Okay, time to end my tram operating career. If I was a conductor, this is how I would want to retire. Just jump off and let it speed away with everyone on board. Hey, what the hell? That should have stopped the dump truck. I don't understand anything today. Maybe they were made out of styrofoam and just painted to look like concrete. Somebody was just trying to psych me out so I wouldn't go this way. Well, it didn't work. I made it through anyway. I'm too clever for that. Actually, I guess I'm not, because I really did think it was concrete. But nobody was around to see me
He's
get confused,
chasing after his
so
tram.
I'm still a genius. Hey, who are you? What are you doing here? Give me some money.
Freeman, I've been waiting for you. One of your scientist pals said to give you a message.
What?
You're supposed to take this old rail system up to some kind of satellite delivery rocket. I don't know where it is exactly, and the old guy was so worried about getting out of here alive, he didn't tell me. Main thing is, the military aborted the launch, so when you do find the rocket, you'll have to get up to the control room and launch it yourself.
No, listen,
he said
that's
something
not
about
my
a
job.
Lambda team needing the
No,
satellite in
shut
orbit
up.
if they were ever going to clean up this mess.
Look, you have the wrong person, all right? A lot of the scientists here are senile. They probably said my name or were thinking of somebody else. What are you doing? Well, whatever. Thanks for stopping the tram car, I guess. I'm not sure how you did that. Oh, and there's no exit behind me, so you're gonna die down here if you don't leave. Later. Ah, string things. Okay, you're dead. Oh, God damn it, I did it again! And we're going down! This is screwed! Oh, nice. It's flooded. Does this even work? Oh, hope it lasts. Can't have the bloodmobile stop now. God, I am just covered in blood again. It's too bad I can't duck my head inside my suit like a turtle. Then I could just ride by covered in blood with no head and people would have to make up stories about me. Whoa, what's that electrical arc there? Okay, I'm gonna go slowly. There it is again. I better pick up the pace. Electric mystery bolts of death are not my thing. Thank goodness I'm wearing a metal suit. What's that noise? What? Alright, I'm not an expert in the field, but that sounds to me like the cries of the damned. I'm not where I should
The field.
be. I'm going to come across a bunch of dudes in robes chanting, making some sort of
I don't remember
sacrifice
the
with
water.
daggers. Then I'm gonna have to fight their summoned demons or whatever.
And now we're going up.
Maybe that's the maybe that's what I've been dealing with today. What I've been calling aliens are really demons. Not that they can't be both. Like how every square is a rectangle, but not vice versa. Hey, are those boards blocking the track? Oh, that's a good sign. Is this thing gonna collapse if I move forward? Knowing our engineering, this is made out of balsa wood. Okay. Oh, that's good. Playing Jenga with my life. Crack.
I don't remember this.
The tunnel hasn't collapsed yet. I don't understand how that got built in the first place. Why would anyone build a wooden platform right across the tracks like that?
That's so true.
Maybe some bum has been living down here and the trains don't get used much, so he was building his house there. He was probably planning to jack the track's current for his own house, use the water below as a sewer, and maybe tap into some of the pipes. That's pretty hardcore. I don't think I'd have the guts to build my house in the middle of a train track. Ah! Who's doing this? I hope the bum doesn't stalk me because I played the big bad wolf and ran a train through his house. Whoa! What's this? Aliens who can't shoot back. I'm gonna take my time here. Come on, stand still. What? I think that's all of them. So are these demons or just aliens? If they're demons, I could fool them. I could duck my head inside my suit to pull off that headless rider act. I'm already covered in blood. They would see me pass and wouldn't think anything of it. Hey, is this the right... Ah! Right! God! Jesus! Oh, I know that sound. Christ, the fun just doesn't end around here, does it? Bomb shelter parties are the best parties because bomb shelter parties don't stop until everyone's dead. There it is. This really isn't worth my time. Stupid sentry gun. They need to learn I'm their master. I'm not going to be around to kill them forever. Okay, now what's the deal with this hook thing blocking the track? This looks heavy. I don't want to move it. I'm sick of all this manual labor. I'm practically royalty. I shouldn't have to stand for this.
Now
Maybe
he's
I
royalty.
can take it on foot. This train's only saved me about 5 minutes of walking anyway. I'll just go along the ledge. No, I don't think I want to go this way. I'll come back once I'm convinced this is the right way. I'm not convinced of that at all. What's this thing? Maybe I broke it. That could be here. There, it clicked. I must have fixed it. I have to fix everything in this damn building. This isn't my job. See, this is what we need slaves for. I think we really screwed up the handling of that as a nation. We were only enslaving black people. That's stupid. That's redneck reasoning. We should have just freed the existing slaves, wiped the slate clean, and grabbed new slaves from a larger pool. Like if you play the lottery, you can win $1 million, or you can become a slave for life if you pick the wrong number. That's a better risk versus reward balance. I mean, what the hell kind of risk is a $1 ticket? Do the same thing for voting, getting a driver's license. Have a new system where every society member has a small risk to become a slave except me. Especially you!
Except me.
Hold on. Stop. Stop. Back it up. This might go somewhere.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm kidding, of course. I have serious doubts that you bastards can even be domesticated. My soccer ball game was a much better idea. Okay, anyone else have a surprise for me? No? Ah. Okay, yeah. That either sounds like a really exotic bird, or else damn souls crying out to be released from their never-ending agony. I can't think of any other options.
Me neither.
What's over here? Stuff. Wow, I guess it should have occurred to me that there's a reason this room is full of dead bodies. I walked into that one. Hey, ammo. I don't have a bandolier. Maybe I should make a necklace out of the extra clips. I bet I'm one of the few people who has need of a bandolier. Gotcha, bug. Oh, wow, it opened.
Oh, no.
Something must be wrong. Yeah, I don't think this is the right way. And you look busy. I'll leave you to your work. Don't follow me. Don't follow me. I don't take strays.
Was
Yeah,
that?
see, it sounds like you have everything under control. I mean, if they don't kill you, then I have to shoot you myself, and that's just more work for me. Case in point. You know what the ridiculous thing about all of this? The ridiculous thing is, hey, a switch. It's not only did he choose this line of work, but he's probably getting paid pretty well for this with hazard pay. Meanwhile, I'm caught in the middle of this, and I'm not getting paid anything. I'm basically doing volunteer work right now. These are community service hours. God damn, that is nasty. Ugh. See, I don't want to be here, but somebody has to kill everything. I am not getting used to this. Oh my... I've got to get out of here. This is like a repeat of when I worked in fast food that summer. Oh, God! Well, I guess this part's a little different. We would joke about mystery meat, but look at this. Okay, elevator good. Sparks bad. Damn it! Quit being metal! If I was a wizard, this wouldn't be happening.
Oh, man. What was his goal? Was it always 10 minutes or less? And then where did he find that perfect time to end it? It's great. I mean, all of them just have a perfect sort of ending to them. Yes, this is why you don't skip episodes. I agree. The red glowing-eyed cow at the end, I do too. It's so good. Man. And that he could keep it up, that he was able to maintain this for however many hours for an entire game. And then the second game, which I can't wait to see and play next. That's man, oh man, oh man. Impressive. Okay, I'm ready for more. You guys ready for more? Anybody got some popcorn? Okay, here we go. Oh, new opening. Look at that. You got a new opening. Going into episode 27? 26.
I'm wasting my damn time. I'm trying to open this elevator, but I'm
going to show you guys something. That just said 26, but look here. Oh. You're not going to be able to see it. Shoot. I guess I can do this. But if you go, all right, come on. There, it says 27 of 94. But with this up here, it said 26. What's the dealio? That's what I want to know. All right, now I screwed everything up just to show you guys something that didn't really need to be. Oh, okay, stretch that out. Let's go back to this. Whoops. Dang it, what did I do? All right, here we go. There. I think that's it. All right, here we go.
90% sure this elevator only goes down, like everything else here. That's pretty far down, though. All this security must be to protect something. I bet we have gnomes down there mining precious metals and gems. I want a gnome. Damn, there's another alien. I'd put my gnome in a cage and feed him granola. I think they'd eat that. Who am I kidding? If the aliens got down there, they'd have eaten them all by now anyway. Gnomes are small. Wait, are gnomes even real? I can't... Whoa! Damn it, I'm being followed again! What happened to that soldier guy? I thought he was taking care of this. Nobody's doing their job. Why is everyone who's not me such a problem? You know, some people might argue I'm only focusing on the negative, but I think that's because I can't think of one thing today anyone else has done right. All anyone has been doing today has been breaking things, running around screaming, shooting the wrong people, or dying.
The funny thing is he's totally right.
Say to people, wow, you sure did a good job falling down that elevator shaft, or way to lock yourself inside the freezer. I'm so proud of you. Hey, this is the Homeless Guys Foundation. I'm going in circles again. I better speed up. If I'm gonna go in circles, I want to go fast. Wait. I haven't checked this tunnel out, and I'm still waiting for hidden treasure. We get funding for a lot of shady projects. Maybe there's some Nazi gold back here. Zicken Sie mir das Geld. There's nothing here. Just a dead end and some more
Oh,
boxes.
break the boxes.
Probably
Break the
filled
boxes.
with network cards we can't use. BNC or something. Well, back on the labyrinth ride. See, I'm remaining calm about going in circles because I know I haven't investigated every possible path yet. See, there's one. I don't know where that goes. Some people stay lost their whole lives. In fact, most people. Everyone. Everyone's lost except me. Except for right now. There's that hook again. I'm gonna come back here if I can't find the right way. I won't be surprised if this entire track is devoted to taking people in circles, but I will be disappointed. Hey, there's one of those signs again that might do something. I'm going to shoot it. That's so weird, it spins the wrong way. Now, did that actually do anything, or am I just shooting at things for no reason?
Shoot the wrong way.
Ah, it did! I'm surprised that worked. I wouldn't have thought that shooting road signs is the correct thing to do. I always thought that... Jesus Christ. Are we running a geothermal plant down here too? Stop. Okay, a dead body and an alien who hasn't seen me yet. I can put 1 and 1 together. Actually, that's 1 and -1. Now it's -2 and me. But wait, wouldn't I be number 1? I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. See, this is why you have to define your terms. If you don't, people die. Oh, there's that tentacle again. Bad spot, Chunky. Get it all up, I'll wait. I should have just driven the tram straight through it, but I don't know. That might have caused it to come crashing down on top of me. Wouldn't want that. I wonder if circus people already know about these things. Carnies. Some of the strangest things I've ever seen in my life have been at the freak show. Ah? But they had the freaks in cages where they belong! Back. There might be something here. Besides death, I mean. I doubt there will be. I'm sure I'll go up the stairs and find nothing but a stack of dead bodies with a smiley face sticker attached. That was sneaky! Where did you go? We'll let that be a lesson to you. How do those bastards know to jump towards the only vulnerable part of my body? If I was quick enough, I might be able to headbutt them, but I don't... No, what's this? The sentry gun? It can't be bothered to shoot those aliens crawling around, yet it has no problem seeing me through a wall? These things cause more problems than they solve. Aha! Buttons! What did that do? Oh, it moved the hook! So why the hell was that there in the first place? Well, that opens up some options. And I'm gonna be Mr. Efficiency and switch the track while I'm up here. Because maybe... I'm just a pessimist, but I get the sneaking sensation this track is going to find a way to send me back in circles again. I mean, why should it be different than anything else in this building? I don't think this tram has any real function here. It's just some CEO's fantasy track. Why have a model train that goes in circles when you can afford the real thing? Ah! Yeah, I'm sure before long I'll start seeing some giant styrofoam trees. I will say that I do dig this sign-shooting track switch system. I mean, I thought there'd be a control station
Sign-shooting track
wire. I am going in circles. But no, they just want you to shoot the signs. Like drunk hillbillies shooting deer crossing signs from their pickups. Works for me. Gunfire. I've changed my stance on that being a happy thing. Hey, don't mind me, guys. I'm just passing through. Okay, you can cut that out. I'm really not trying to get in anybody's way. Oh my god, why is everyone so hostile? This thing's spinning. I'm getting dizzy. I can't shoot you accurately when I'm dizzy. Where are you? No! You flanking me? I'm ready. Sort of. I think I'm just gonna take a breather for a minute.
I would too. Oh my god, they go by so fast.
I should have been a pirate.
Oh man. Wow, to the people, I imagine the people from Half-Life have all seen this and know about this and have watched this and approved of this, right? Good Lord. Let's see. That's not right. Support. Here we go. This thing. What's going on here? Oh, that's not what I want. Coffee hole. Coffee tip alert. That's the one. Scooting. Everything's Everything's a little wonky today. All right. Just in case not seeing the whole thing. All right. How you guys doing? Has Ross ever gotten any feedback from the game developers? Yeah, that's the question. You definitely want to watch this next one. All right. I got to take a little break. Not much of a break, like a go and come back really quick break. So I'm going to put the intro starting soon on. I think I have a be right back. So everybody grab yourself another snack, get yourself a drink. I might even get myself a little something to drink. So let's take 2 minutes. Does that sound good? All right. I'm in for at least another hour. All right. Back in a momento. Do I have a be right back? There it is. Be right back. Might as well move it down. There we go. Something like that. Okay, be right back. Okie dokie. I'm back. I did pour myself a little something. Cheers, everyone. A little chilled vodka. I don't drink much these days. I drink not that I was ever a huge drinker. I had my days, I had my time. But yeah, I don't do it as much. And it's not, it's like my body's just said, enough. It's mostly I don't get, if I have much to drink, I just can't sleep very well. So sleep is more important than a alcoholic buzz. That's you can quote me on that one. All right, let's watch the next one. All right, before we do that, let me just see what you guys have all been yapping about. Zen has the munchies. We're all talking amongst yourselves. The Holy Roman Empire was neither Roman nor holy nor an empire. Discuss. I do think you must be right, Zen. I bet you a whole bunch of people started playing Half-Life once they started watching this series. Just like people discovering Phantasmagoria 2 after watching Spoonie's series. I'm sure that brought a ton of people to that game. Freeman's Mind is definitely what got me into Half-Life. I had to run out and buy the game after I watched a few episodes. Then I had to come back and bring my parents with because I was like 10 at the time. All right. Oh, right. Then, yeah, I think that was it this far back? How old is this? Like 2014, something like that? 10 years ago? Was it still 10 years ago? You had to do 10-minute videos? All right. Doesn't matter. Let's do episode 20 something.
These caverns be no place for a gentleman of fortune.
It's perfect, right? He ends the one on I should have been a pirate. He begins the next one being a pirate. Is he going to be a pirate the entire episode? Wicklow or someone said this is the next. This is a great episode. All right, we shall see. They're all great.
And such as myself. I sees no more agitators in the forward. I best be plotting a new course for the topside. Me mechanical longboat been serving me true. I hope the musket fire changed her inclination then. What be here? Down's not the way I be seeking.
Oh my God. This is so good. I am totally going to share. I'm going to make my family watch this episode, the episode before this and this one. He's going to do the whole thing in pirate, isn't he? Oh my God. And this is this sort of sets the stage for him doing the Pirates of Penzance modern Major General thing later on in Half-Life 2. God damn, his brain just works on a much higher level than most people's. Holy crap. If he ever does make the movie that he's been talking about his whole life, it's going to be freaking brilliant.
I already done spent enough time below deck to last me 2 lives over. Well, enough hemming and hawing. It be high time I weighed anchor and shoved off.
It's great because it's a horrible pirate accent. I mean, it's a studied pirate dialect, but it's clearly strained. Oh my God, this is so good. Okay, all right, here we go. No, is he gonna do more? Please.
What be that noise? These caves be haunted, says I. But living and dead alike shall bow before the great Captain Freeman. Avast! Cut her off the starboard bow! My deadlights captured thee afore you can repel borders. Didn't care for the taste of me.
Oh my God, this is just too. Deadlights captured thee afore you could repel borders. Oh my God, this is incredible.
Deadlights captured thee afore you can repel borders. Didn't care for the taste of me repeating flintlock, did you now? Well, blow me down for load sea calf. 'Tis a beauty of a cannon that there is. I'll be mounting that on me vessel once I's done exploring this fort's armory.
Oh my God, it's too good. Every moment, he doesn't give you breathing room to enjoy the brilliant moment that just happened because it's just followed by it's overwhelming. God damn it. Arr. Okay.
Arr, I could surely go for a bottle of rum right now. Ahoy there! You log-headed milksops, don't you know who you're quarreling with? I be the great pirate Freeman. Arr, that way be sounding a mite dangerous like. Perchance I be going this way. Sink me! Well, ain't you the sly one, getting the drop on old Freeman? 'Tis of no matter, I'll laze you all athwart. I sees there be no treaty to be made what with the likes of thee. If it's a fair fight you're looking for, then you've come to the wrong man. Yar, the battle be raging outside, making now the perfect time to plunder. Devil burn me, these stores be filled with empty boxes. What manner of trickery be behind this? Arr, enough of these monkey shines. It's time I be handing out a lesson in humility to these swabs. I'll load up me miniature grape shot for the task.
I mean, he had to, okay, so here's my thought. He ended the last one, purposefully or not, saying, I wish I was a pirate. And that made him go, ooh, what if I do the next episode as a pirate? And I'm not sure how long it took him to create an episode, release it, create the other one. Would it be weeks, months between episodes, days? So he decides to do it as a pirate. And then Ross being Ross, he goes all in. He gets a lexicon of pirate language, of the words, of the how, and then he and then he has to play this episode the way he normally would, right? And then go back and rewrite it as a pirate. Again, this could not have been, if I only ever did this episode and put it out there, I'd feel like that's a life's work right there. That's pretty impressive. Oh my God. Yeah, that's why repeat watches are so good. You wind up catching stuff the second, third, and even fourth time you watch it that you missed the first time. Okay, here we go. One blast of this and they'll be wishing they were in a different line of work.
Blast of this and they'll be wishing they were in a different line of
Line of work.
Come back, you cowardly cur! Arr, the bloodletting be flowing over. I shows no quarter to labbers such as thee. You call yourselves Marines, but mariners I says you're not. I bet none of ye could rig a bunt gasket round the mast and jigger if your lives were hanging in the balance.
He sounds like he's laughing while he's doing this.
But I do thank ye for all the munitions you swab's been providing me with. To be a shame for them to go to waste, but with so
Actually,
many of
I'm actually really warming up to his pirate accent. It's pretty good after all. I take back my original review criticism.
have to cut down.
Cut
Fire
down.
the cannons! Arr, 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 arr. Them that dies be the lucky ones, and there'll be plenty luck going round today. Boy thunder, what be this? I knows not what be transgressing here, but in my soul.
I love it. He tries to say something and then something starts shooting at him and he says R and then he just goes right back to what he's saying. I love how he gets interrupted, but immediately goes back to what he's saying. And now he's doing it as a pirate. Let's go back.
Boy thunder, what be this?
So he's going to start to talk here.
I knows not what be transgressing here, but in my sight you're all none better than a bunch of fighting cocks. And what do we have here? An anti-scurvy machine. Shiver me timber. By the powers, there be all manner of queer beasties in this hold. I cares not for 'em. Now, what booty be so special here be worth thwarting, I asks. I aims to find out. Arr, this must be the brig. You stinking bilge rat. I swears, the men behind this mess will all swing for sure. How there, squire?
Actually, I feel like his dialect is going all over the place. It started off kind of rusty and trying it out, and then he got pretty good, and now it feels like it's a little labored again. But this is what you do. Oh my gosh, scurvy, anti-scurvy machine. Oh, no, his genius it's mind-blowing. I'm actually, it's funny because when we first, met, I've told this story before, and I'll probably say it again when we talk on Sunday, but, when I was deciding to do this channel, I was to basically do the 25th anniversary thing for Phantasmagoria 2, I forgot who it was, but someone had mentioned Ross and that he had done, a game dungeon on Phantasmagoria 2, and he was really, really a fan of it. And so I just found his email address and reached out to him via email, not expecting him to get back in touch with me, but just to get his advice on how do you do YouTube? What's it all like? What's the deal? And he was just so cool. And he was kind of, flattered and surprised that the lead actor of a game that he had reviewed reached out to him. And now I wrote to him recently saying, I'm watching Freeman's Mind for the first time, finally really watching it. And I'm just blown away. And I wrote it back and I signed it, your number one fan. And he wrote back going, this is just too absurd that a guy that I've been a fan of for a long time is now saying that he's my number one fan. But I got to say, my work as Curtis Craig, there's no genius to that. That's just an actor doing some stuff. What he's doing is just flat out genius. I am proud to be a fan of his. Here we go.
What say ye to joining me crew? What gives him the affidavit? I give you a call of any loot we take.
Okay, why not?
Yeah.
I'm gonna die alone anyway.
Yar! That be the spirit. Let us charge forth and paint the walls red with blood.
I don't know if we should go any further. This doesn't look right.
Quaking in your booties now, are you? You yellow-bellied sapsucker, just follow me. Arr! Get down! Get down, I said! You blundering squid, what good are you now? A fine mate you turned out to be. Curse it all! Arr! That Jack be right handy at his post, unlike some I could name. Arr! I best be awaiting this one out.
Oh my God. It went by so
I
fast.
wasn't gonna give that swab any of the loot anyhow.
Oh my gosh. That was only 5 minutes and 12 seconds. Okay. Oh my God. That episode deserves an award. Holy cow. So good. Soldier manning the turnip. All right. It's funny. I stopped, when I finished playing. I'm sure you guys were like this. Let's have something in the background. That's a little better to have something in the background. All right. Started to play Half-Life. Like, oh, okay. Started to play it. Realized I was terrible at it. God mode made it more fun for me. And then I thought, well, I'll watch Freeman's Mind. I didn't get bored with Half-Life, but I was like, it was its own thing. And then you watch Freeman's Mind and you watch him and it makes you want to play Half-Life again. So then you play Half-Life again and you're into that. And then you think, oh, okay, well, then I'll watch Freeman's Mind. And then the two of them make you want to, one makes you want to watch the other and the other makes you want to play the other. So I finally finished Freeman's Mind a few weeks back. And so in my head, it's like, I got other things to do. I got other games to play. I got other stuff to do. So I'm kind of done with it. So I wasn't thinking about watching any more Freeman's Mind simply because it feels like I've moved on a little bit. But then when I reached out to Ross and he said yes, I'm like, okay, I got to hurry up and watch it again. I'm so glad I'm watching this again. I have to remind myself now that even though I'm not playing Half-Life 1 anymore, I really do need to watch this entire series. So let's just make a pact right now that we will watch this series all the way through. It may be in spurts in between gameplay, but I'm not gonna give up on this series. It's too good. All right. Wicklow writes, Game Dungeon is such a brilliant blend of comedy and insight. Ross has a lot of genuinely thought-provoking and interesting learning moments in each, sprinkled between the waves of comedy and game talk. Oh, absolutely. I haven't watched enough of his, not really of any of his stuff. I've seen some of his Game Dungeons and some episodes of this, but yeah, no, I could definitely get lost in this stuff.
This scallywag be a right thorn in me side. Let it be known that...
I knew it. I saw it coming.
Okay, that's enough of that. I've got another 20 years and a lot of whiskey drinking before my voice sounds like that normally. No more piracy for me. So do I still have problems? I still have problems. This sounds like a job for Ambassador Pineapple. You'll be representing me on the floor. Now go out there and work your magic. Oh, sounds like we came to a resolution. Testing. 1, 2. Testing. Well, I'm glad everything worked out. So what's this? Surrender. Oh, shit. They know my name!
They spelled it wrong.
Fuck. This changes everything. I can't just waltz out of here now. I'm wanted. Damn it, my beard betrayed me. They got an ID because I'm the only fucking scientist here with a beard.
My beard,
If
I
I'd
thought you
gone
were
with
talking
that stupid Einstein here, they wouldn't be able to pick me out from a lineup. Okay, focus, focus. The first objective is to not die. That hasn't changed. The second is to not detonate this missile, I guess. Ah, that's... Jeez, fuck. Yeah, I guess nothing's really changed, has it? You dumb bastards. This is the wrong place to lay an ambush. You don't set explosive trip mines down, then start firing automatic weapons next to a missile, alright? I understand you guys have hostility issues or whatever and want to kill me, but regardless, I would think that weapons are the one thing you jarheads might understand something about. That's not a good sound. I'm leaving. This is suspiciously convenient. I haven't been used to things going my way for quite a while now.
Suspiciously
Hey,
convenient.
maybe it's karmic balance.
Oh,
Just
that's
now I know I
great.
have
That's
much
a great
bigger
line.
long-term problems.
Suspiciously
I'll have less
convenient.
short-term ones. No, lasers, aliens, I just flat out have problems. But I'm willing to share my problems. See? Now we all have problems. I really do have problems, though. Oh, hey, a door. Stop. Stop. I command you. Okay. There's gotta be some money in one of these rooms. No, this is the wrong one. Ah, thought you were sneaky, huh? What the hell? Did it just shut the door on me? But I'm a great salesman. Hi, I'm selling these fine used bullets. Free samples. Oh, looks like you already have some from the looks of things. But then why is there no... Ah, the missus of the house. Try some of our product. This sale isn't going very well. I'm just going to grab the ammo and leave. It smells like a vomitorium in here. Makes you wonder what the purpose of this room was.
Yeah,
I'm not
totally.
even seeing a storage crate. What's this? You're dead. Wow. I can't even make fun of that. Military intelligence aside, how did they know I was gonna be here? This is a dead end. Okay, that's it. No more side paths. It's not like I know where I'm going anyway, but that security guy said I could take this track
Wait,
straight to
doesn't
the
that-
surface.
Why
Now
isn't that turret shooting at him, and why isn't he making the turret fall down? Oh my gosh.
I do know he's a liar, but so far he's said things that have been half true. You know, like the devil. So statistically, it makes more sense to follow the advice of a half liar versus making completely random decisions like I have been. What is that? Jesus Christ! Let's stop right here! You can have the tram! Fuck! You just wrecked my train of thought. I should turn my light off.
I remember
So,
this.
are we cool now? I don't think he sees me. That's good, but oh! I don't like how liberal this guy is about firing rockets inside an underground tunnel. He's playing Chicken Little and doesn't even know it. I don't think this guy has an architectural engineering or even a geology degree to accurately assess the load-bearing stress of rockets on this tunnel. Rocky the Rocket Ranger. God.
He's doing a great job of, not over moving and getting all, when you do first person, you're moving around. Even the other day when I was doing Forgotten City, I was just getting dizzy. I'm sure you guys were getting dizzy watching all the stuff and all my moving around up and down and all that. And he's just really good at, like, you go, you look, and you come back. You go and you look. It's very cinematic the way he moves and the way he utilizes the camera, I guess. It's impressive.
You See, I have to kill you before you kill yourself! And me!
You got him.
Either that's a hit or he's a very good actor. As long as he stays down, I don't think I need to do a confirmation kill. I'm not at that phase in my life yet. Okay, so how do I operate this thing? I want to blow things up too. I think it's out of rockets.
Uh-huh.
Oh well, guess I'm walking now. Goddamn rocket launcher. You know, everyone's always told me that I'm paranoid and I need to calm down. But guess what? I'm alive, and everyone who said that is dead. That's the ultimate proof that someone doesn't know what the hell they're talking about. Follow my advice and you'll die just like me. I have the US military spray painting my name on a wall, setting laser traps, and firing a fucking rocket launcher at me, and people have the gall to call me paranoid. Fuck them. Fuck everybody.
Perfect timing. See how he brings that the gun up right at that moment?
And people have the gall to call me paranoid. Fuck them.
Nice.
Fuck everybody. Anyone who doesn't listen to me deserves the fate they get. I should kill everyone just on principle. See, this is what I'm talking about. Aliens aren't invading, Freeman. You're just being paranoid. The mailman's not spying on you, Freeman. You're just being paranoid. What else? There's no society of anthropomorphic frog people living in the sewer, Freeman. You're just being paranoid. Owls can't read your thoughts, Freeman. You're just being paranoid. Bet you wouldn't call me paranoid now if you were still alive. How about expecting 5 monsters to ambush me? Is that paranoid? Oh, hey, that's nice. The tram stopped automatically.
It's true. The tram. I didn't realize. I never left my tram. But it's funny. It's like a horse. You know, a devoted horse that will stick around and come pick you up when you need it. In those classic cheesy westerns, the tram is always there for you. Owls can't read your thoughts.
Well, I'm not seeing any controls, but if this can ram a concrete divider, then I'm sure it can handle
Totally.
a simple wooden gate.
It's not
I am
gonna.
unstoppable.
Nope.
Oh, what the hell? Something's tripping the brakes automatically. Piece of crap. Can I move this? No, it's locked in there. Well, no, wait. I bet the controls are down that hallway and there are a truckload of soldiers waiting to shoot me. I've done this dance before. They can keep the damn tram. I'm really not that attached to it. I'm not like those Jabba the Hutt bastards I see in Walmart scooting around on their motorized carts. I can walk. And seeing how these clowns operate, I'm sure that concept alone is going to thwart their plans for a while. I just hope they don't figure out that laser trip mines are more effective when you can't see the beam. That could cause me some problems. Oh, look who called it. I think I just saved myself and a lot of other people some trouble. Let's see. Oh, yeah, there he is. He doesn't even see me. Yeah, look at him. He is expecting me from that doorway. Glad I didn't go that way. So wait, did I see another tram? I did. Where does this one go? Ah, another gate. So the noise would alert this guy, and I'd have a grand journey of about 30 feet. I don't think so. I really am bummed they've identified me, though. That means I'm a fugitive now. So they've probably frozen my bank account.
So brilliant.
I'm
I'm sure that he stumbled upon that, you know, and then thought this is too good to show, because most of us stay on the tram and we get we get blown away by the soldiers, and that's so good. It's great.
to get back to Massachusetts. I have about $10,000 in gold buried in Harold Parker State Forest that I put there for exactly this kind of situation. Now, I didn't anticipate I was going to get framed like this. I put it there so in case I got caught embezzling, I would have some sort of exit strategy. Now, granted, 10,000 will only get me so far here, but if I can make it to India, I can live like a king with that kind of money. The American dollar goes a lot farther over there. I'm going to need a fake ID. I'll check in with Eddie once I get out of here.
Eddie?
He can probably hook something up for me. I'm going to need a car too, but that shouldn't be too difficult. I can just take some motorist hostage with my machine gun and drive to Massachusetts that way.
Brings up the gun.
It'll be
Is
a
he?
long drive. I hear soldiers. I'm not stopping here. And look, there's another gate with no switch. So there really was no point in taking the... Oh, God! Good. Stay. That sounds like a heavier caliber gun, and while I admit I'm curious, I really don't feel like another bullet resistance test for this suit. Aha! Elevator! Yes! Oh my God, it goes up and it doesn't even snap. This is amazing. What? Explosives. Oh. I should think about this for a minute.
Oh, he's so good. He's so good at
I'm
ending
really
on
starting to think maybe this whole thing isn't a rescue operation.
Oh man, this dude. Let's keep going. Episode 29.
So, explosives. Yeah, I think I'm going the wrong way.
Oh
I've
wow.
obviously made a mistake somewhere.
See, I was in God mode,
I
so I
haven't
just
seen
went
any
right
dead
through it.
bodies lately, or blood smears, or bone piles, and that's usually a sign the trail's gone cold. Yeah, see, there's probably a ladder here. There's no ladder here. Just these 1 centimeter rounded grooves to mock me. See, if I had a grappling hook, I could just go whoosh up there, then whoosh up there. Really, you don't need a physics degree to grasp the concept. But the fact that
That was weird.
really, you don't need a grappling hook. I could just go whoosh up there, then whoosh up there.
Oh, okay.
Really, you don't need a physics degree to grasp the concept. But the fact that I have one is just insult to injury. I guess you don't need an architectural degree to figure things out either. I mean, what if this elevator went out? Or what if it was planted with explosives? Can I move this? That's pretty heavy. So the question is, are these plastic explosives, which are harmless without a detonator? Or are these maybe nitroglycerin based, where if I start banging these crates around, it's the last thing I do on this earth? Well, why take a chance? If I'm gonna level this place, I'm not gonna be half-assed about it. I'm gonna do it
Wow.
right. I have to blow everything up! It's the only way to prove I'm not crazy! Okay, down, 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 down. Oh, boy. I didn't think this through very well. I can't keep rationalizing away everything like this, or I'm gonna die.
That was a good idea. I didn't even think about that.
Trinitrotoluene doesn't care what mood you're in.
Trinitrotoluene. Oh my gosh. This guy. What's it like to have a brain that big? I am not. I am a lowly peon. It's so much. It's so good. All right.
What's going on? Why isn't this rubble? I see stress marks in the walls, but that's it.
There's no
Those
rubble.
weren't firecrackers. Hey, what's this? This is a satchel charge. Wow, that would have been pretty
I
handy
never
about a
used
minute
that
ago.
thing.
Then I could have detonated this remotely and not risk a cave-in.
I never
which
used that.
may still happen. I should go. Huh. Well, looks like somebody saw a good show. Okay, going up. Yes, up. Up! I'm starting to question whether I ever really did have a life that wasn't underground. Things get strange down here. Ah, electrical arcs. Being electrocuted is old hat for me now, alright? Well, it seems to have a pattern. Yeet! Don't switch up! Don't switch up! Why is it arcing straight into concrete? So is my education about electromagnetism wrong, or is the world wrong? Oh, well, damn. I guess
Jump.
I could jump these, but if I scuff it, then it's going to
The
hurt.
other thing too, what's really neat is that he had to decide early on, which I guess is kind of a no-brainer, that he can't die. You know, like we all died. Of course, I'll just speak for myself. I died thousands of times during the game, or I would have if I wasn't in God mode. And he needed to make the decision that Freeman gets he never dies. He may get injured, he may get hit a couple times, but he's got to get all the way through. So I'm sure there would have been a fun, if he did die, he would have had a fun way of making that work, in some, he would have handled that well. But it's really neat that he made that decision. And then of course that became difficult, I imagine, to maintain that. I think, I don't know.
Hurt more than a little bit. I'll play it safe and just crawl under. Besides, I really can't recall any safety advice that says to run and jump around explosives. That would be dope if they had something like this for hurdles at the Olympics, though. If a runner screwed up, he would just explode.
Oh,
I bet the adrenaline would increase performance.
Oh, God.
I guess the aliens...
Apparently, they're making an Olympics. I forgot what it's called, but it's an Olympics that is anybody can take as many steroids. They can do whatever they want to enhance their bodies, their performance. It's a no holds barred Olympics, and it's in the works, and it sounds horrible, and it sounds like something I will probably watch every single event. Episode 10.5 has him dying. In the next episode, it's revealed to be an alternate timeline. Oh, the April Fool's episode. Yeah, we watched that, I think. He fell down the elevator shaft. Yeah, I think I saw that. Yeah, and I'm sure he had God mode on. I'm sure we'll find out on Sunday. We have so many things to find out. So you guys write down your questions too. I'm sure I'll run out of questions, but I will keep the chat going. And he knows we're going to geek out on, we'll talk about the Saving Games campaign, but we are going to geek out on Freeman's Mind. All right.
Disaster isn't slowing down production any. Gotta keep those shareholders happy. Today's episode is brought to you by the number 8. Just what are we shipping anyway? These look like engine parts. Oh my god! No! Stop! Stop that! Stop! What the fuck? Did they just pop out of a box? Why were they in a box? That's Looney Tunes crap. Jesus! Well, they caught me off guard, I'll give them that. I wonder if that was their idea or if it came from up the chain of command. Yeah, I can envision some cigar-smoking general ordering this. Yeah, put 2 soldiers in a box. When the enemy approaches, they just jump out. It's brilliant. I bet they're both named Jack, too. Hey, what's this do? Oh, great. That helps a lot. Maybe I should have taken the tram. I don't know. Then they could have loaded it up with dead bodies and just sent it forward. That would probably creep out everybody down the line. That would creep me out. If I was working in the lab and this cart full of dead scientists just rolled in.
Yeah.
It's a real conversation stopper. Yeah, these goons write, "You're dead, Freeman," on the wall, so I send them back a car full of bodies. Who wins then? Psychological warfare worked for Vlad the Impaler. It can work for me, too. Okay.
He makes a
like
Vlad the
more crates
Impaler
and
reference.
lasers that
Good
way.
God.
Let's see what's over this way. Yeah, I'm not going this way. All right, so this
I love
must
that
be
he
the
didn't
right
take the
way.
tram.
That was easy to figure out. So I guess the stupid flashlight, I guess I'm pretty lucky the power's still working down here. Because if it went out and my flashlight stopped working, I guess I'd have to navigate my way by the light of my muzzle flashes. Which would be less than ideal for a lot of
Muzzle
reasons.
flashes.
Sector E, material transfer, yeah, I'm lost. This doesn't mean anything. Oh, what the hell, a dead end? But it's Sector E! It goes down again? How is that even possible? Well, I don't want to turn around. That's even more depressing. Yep, going down.
Oh my God.
God damn it, I want some pills.
So the game, the game developers were just really damn smart because they knew most of us were going to take the tram, but they had to decide, and I imagine they had enough gamers, testing the game out, who decided to do what Ross is doing and not take the tram. And so they had to go, oh, okay, cool. We need to, for those outliers, we need to put another ladder in place. Man, games are complicated. I never knew.
All right. I guess I could just pretend I'm on some giant submarine, but that wouldn't make me feel any better. Whoa, lots of lasers. Watch your step. So, I guess let's check out the... Whoa! What is that? Hell's Coat Rack. I don't think so. Yeah! Ah! Die! Okay, I think I got him. They flanked me, which is why I know there's one under here. Maybe not.
Again, really great quote-unquote camera work here. He makes 2 steps and goes straight down. He's not shaky, herky-jerky. Look at this. It's just really simple.
Which is why I know there's one under here.
Boom. You hear the perfect, you hear the 2 little footsteps. Boom, boom. So good. I had something else to say and I can't remember what it was. Something about the die shooting.
Die!
Wait, he said he did something. Lots of lasers.
Watch your step. So, I guess let's check out the... Whoa! What is that? Hell's Coat Rack. I don't think so.
Hell's Coat Rack. I mean, this is the kind of thing. I mean, imagine some of you, if only hearing that for the first time, you may have seen this a million times. It's so... I didn't hear it the first time because you're just... I'm looking at the thing and I'm worried about what's going to happen next and you miss... Oh, God.
Oh, yeah! Ah! Die! Okay, I think I got him. They flanked me. Which is why I know there's one under here. Oh, maybe not. I don't think they can fit in the drawer. Even the extra long one. Well, here we are in New Mexico back.
So he made the choice to never get health. So clearly he's in God mode, which is fine. But again, it's a choice he made. He could have been in God mode and still made something out of the health machines. He could have had a joke going there, but he decided not to. So that's interesting. I hear that Valve hires outside testers so they can get fresh minds on playtests. Valve gave a lot of leeway for how players could approach things. This was before the days of yellow paint, one-way progression games. They guided you with environmental storytelling, but left options too, even if the actual layout of Black Mesa is the least logical building layout ever. Imagine actually working anywhere here and the hike you'd have to take. There is no tram to your stop. So true. How's everybody doing? You guys hanging in there? It's a good little group tonight. That's good. No huge Benzai raid. God, we had like 250 people last night. That was fun. But it's nice to have my regular gang here. Again, got a big crowded YouTube lounge and the tiki, the Twitch tiki hut. It's got lots of leg room. Hope you guys are having fun. All right, let's keep going. I'm still I had a thing in my head. You ever have that the thing I was going to say, and usually it comes back, but it hasn't come back yet, so it's gnawing at me.
On the laser corral, rounded up aliens so we can... Well, I don't know what we're going to do with them. Okay, I don't want to try and do a roll through here. There's no room for error if I'm off. Space varmints. Oh, hey, grenades. Glad I didn't hit them with my shotgun. Okay, I'm going to pretend there's a world where not all glass is bulletproof. Hey, look at that. That's the power of imagination. Ha, I bypassed it. No one can cage me. Kind of sad, though. Here we have this giant underground complex and all these lasers, and instead of having a rave, we're using it for evil. Oh, speak of the devil. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he saw me.
Where was he?
Or did he? Yeah, I think he saw me. I wonder if they're like infants and think when they can't see me that I've literally disappeared. No, I guess they're more developed than that. Yeah. God, one of them's in a bunker. This is gonna take all day. I'm not touching you. I'm not touching you. I guess that game doesn't really work from 10 yards away. Man, killing the soldiers is one of those chores where if I had any option at all, I'd just put it off.
Yeah,
Hope
right.
it solves. Oh shit! Back. Actually, now would be a great time for the lights to go out. I could make ghost noises and he might stop firing. You can't kill a ghost. Okay, this isn't working. I'm gonna have to get closer. Out of the frying pan into another frying pan. God, I'm really slogging through.
Oh
here.
my God,
Going
that's
inch
hilarious.
by
I
inch,
never,
laying
ever
down
thought of
a
that.
lot of gunfire. So that probably means this is really just a dead end, and I've been taking the wrong path this whole time since that fork of the track. I'm going to kill all these people only to find out they were guarding some janitor's closet. Damn it, I can't see anything.
Again, he's saying so many funny things, but I'm so focused on the task at hand that I'm missing half of the stuff. It's crazy.
Oh, that's right. Stay down. Well, I probably creeped them out by getting so close to him. This is sort of like playing Marco Polo, except we don't say anything, we just shoot at each other. And it's more intense. Marco! Oh, wait, he's the blind one, so that means I'm Polo. Shit. Polo! Polo! What? Oh, cool, I won. Time for the victory
You
dance.
got him?
Polo! Shit. Polo! He's the blind one. Just shoot at each other. And it's more intense. Marco! Oh, wait, he's the blind one, so that means I'm Polo. Shit. Polo!
He got him.
Polo!
I think I had to go all the way over the
Oh,
other
cool,
side.
I won. Time for the victory dance. Wait. There could still be some more players. And what the hell is that crackling sound? Yeah! So you're the one behind all this. Not anymore.
I should have killed them. I never.
Okay,
I
let's see
never
if I can
shot
go
a
another
radio.
10 yards without running into any soldiers. Nope.
Who is this guy, Freeman?
Hey, I'm outside!
He was at Ground Zero. Science team? You think he was responsible? Sabotage, maybe?
No.
I don't remember this part. I don't remember them talking. I need to play the game again. I don't know if I'll stream myself playing a game again, but maybe I'll just. Maybe this will be the late night thing I do on my own when everybody's asleep. Favorite saying right there, out of a frying pan into another frying pan. It's so true. And I missed it. I heard it, but I didn't holy crap. Oh my gosh, this is just so good.
No.
Maybe.
No.
All I know for sure is he's been killing my buddies.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ru-
He'll pay. He will definitely pay.
There, that's for trying to guilt trip me. Yeah, the big bad Freeman. Of course, you guys didn't start shit. I don't know why I'm a patsy, but I'm not gonna take it. Fuck
Oh
the
my
system.
God.
I'm outside.
Yeah.
All right.
I remember feeling this
Okay,
way too.
Blast door, this way. Man, I can't believe it's night already. Wait, are these all closed down? Fine, I'll climb out. I don't care.
Oh
Here
my
we
God.
go.
Everybody
Christ,
did
the
this.
sandstone just breaks off. I'll find another way. I need a rope. Maybe I can strip down the soldiers' uniforms and splice one together out of it. But that's gonna take a while. Nice night out, though. Is that a full moon? Oh.
Oh my gosh.
That's secure.
Additional sound editing. Otto Bumelberg. What a great name. Footage from the game Half-Life by Valve. Said this track would take me straight to the surface. Oh, God, it's so good.
Security guy said this track would take me straight to the surface. Okay. Now what was the long way to the surface?
Yeah, right. All right, I'm thinking this one's 9 minutes. That'll take us to about half past the hour, 8:30 my time, wherever you guys are. Curtis was remarking how there's so much content crammed in that you miss details. Benzai, do we have people here? Is Benzai here? No way. If Benzai were here, then there would be... Oh, no. I think you were mentioning... They're all silently staring at me. If he was here, there'd be like 400 people with him. Those guys are like night owls. They're all in France, and they're like, I do a 6:30 stream, 6:30 p.m. to 8:30. They're like 10 hours ahead of us, so it's like 4:45 in the morning. Crazy times. But no, I only see 5 people. They're all on Twitch, so I think you were just commenting on my comment about last night's raid. Behelpy. Hi, Behelpy. Nice to see you. Yola, haha, hello there. Are you guys here? Is there a bunch of people here and it's just all... Did you do it in a sneaky way? Wise Pops. So yeah, you guys, wait, the French gamer who was once with Channel Awesome? Yeah, I think so. I don't know. I think so. I know he's awesome, and he's been very, very kind to me, and I've wanted to do an interview with him, but I think he's not happy. He doesn't feel like his English is so good, so it hasn't worked out. But yeah, if there was any way that Benzai and I could have a conversation, I would love that. But yeah, I don't see a whole bunch of people. I only see 33 people. I don't know. Anyways, if Benzai and the gang is all here, welcome. But I think we're talking about last night. It's weird being the person here and playing the game, talking, engaging, and then having to look at the chat because you guys have been chatting for a while, and I don't always know if I'm caught up. Wireball says my viewer counter has been ticking down from about 500, currently around 250. Oh, now I see 316. Holy crap! Benzai's here. Are you there, Benzai? I see your friends, your friends, your fans. I haven't seen you in a while. I hope you're doing well. And I just want to thank you. This is 2 nights in a row. It's always good to have you and your friends here. If you guys have not seen this series, Freeman's Mind, here, I should get a little something going here. Oh, he's got a new opening. I love that he has a new opening every... Okay. For those of you jumping, in some of his videos is pretty good, says Dragoon. I recall one of my favorite movies was M. Night's Lady in the Water. LOL. Yeah, we got rated. I love it. 2 nights in a row. I'm used to like 30 people, 20 people. And I see this huge group. Welcome, everybody. Thanks for being here. We're watching Freeman's Mind, which is Accursed Farms, also known as Ross Scott. He did a series where he took the game of Half-Life and he gives voice to the first person that we all are, Gordon Freeman. And it's this completely narcissistic voice, and it's brilliant. And so I played Half-Life last month. I mean, it took me a long time to get through it. I'm terrible at first-person shooter games. But I had a great time playing it. And so I started watching Freeman's Mind, and it's so good. So if any of you have played Half-Life before, then you should absolutely watch some of this with me, and you'll get it, and hopefully you'll get a real kick out of this incredible voice that Ross Scott gave to Gordon Freeman. So here we go. We're on episode 30 of 94, and he's also done a whole series on Half-Life 2 as well. I hope this is helpful. All right, here we go.
Oh. Wait, what the hell am I doing? That's right, I was going to get out of here. The moon's a secondary objective. God.
He's so good. He ends, these are all like 10-minute episodes, 10 or less. And he's just great at ending them on a wonderful sort of cliffhanger. And he's great at connecting the next one to the last one. So he was just howling at the moon at the end of the last one and started here.
God, I still can't believe it's night out. It only felt like a couple hours. Damn it, everything's like this now. People always say time flies when you're having fun. Well, what happens is time just flies, period, and we all end up older. All right.
Oh man, I feel that
Let me see. Maybe I can pry
every
this door
night.
open. I don't know. What's this? Extreme heat, clear area. Yeah, right. This is probably just where the department has barbecues and they put up that sign to make it private. I know how people think around here. Hey, a keypad! I don't know the code. I'll try some random numbers. No? Okay, 1337. No. 1234. You know, as much as I'd like to claim this is the result of me being a genius, it's more that someone else was not.
Oh, that's
We
great.
probably spent tens of millions on this security system, then paid our janitor minimum wage to install it.
How did we
Knowing
get
this
in
code makes me
originally?
a
Do you
threat-
guys remember? Did we have to punch in a code or did it just open up? Did he make that up? I think he did. I guess someone has to tell me. Oh, that's funny.
Threat to national security now. Speaking of threats, whoa! He just... Did I see that right? That guy in the beret just shot a grenade round at his buddies there. I don't think he was even aiming. That guy in the...
Is
He
it?
just... Speaking of threats, whoa! He just... Did I see that right? That guy in the beret just shot a grenade round at his buddies there. I don't think he was even aiming for me. I was just the excuse. I mean, what is this? The Three Stooges joined the Corps? There are 3 of them. This is crazy. Not that I'm complaining about the friendly fire, but wow. I always expected this sort of thing to happen to the Stooges, actually. That one day Mo would just fucking lose it and kill the other 2 Stooges for incompetence. Well, maybe not Larry. He could be brought back into the fold. But definitely Curly. Curly Joe was beyond redemption. Any more Stooges? Shep? Is
Did
that
any of you
you?
guys actually watch
No,
The Three
just 3.
Stooges? I'm
Oh,
old
bloody
enough where I
handprint.
remember it being
Now
on
I know
TV.
I'm going the right way again.
Like late night
Whoa.
TV. Or
That's
I
a
remember watching
lot,
a lot of
of
it.
explosives there.
I knew
And
about
tripwires.
Curly. I knew about
This is like that joke where you
Shemp.
balance a bucket of water on a door, but as
There's another
usual,
guy.
the military here has to
Joe?
overdo everything. Well, whatever's in that door is obviously not worth keeping. Oh, so maybe that wasn't a guiding bloody handprint, but a warning bloody handprint. I don't know. I just can't tell the difference. Hey, there's an open window.
No
Why would
way. No way. You can get in
Well,
there?
that's not what I wanted to hear. I don't know. I think there might be something good in here.
He can
the
get in
path
there?
of blood hasn't
Oh,
let me
he's
down
cheating.
so far.
He's totally cheating. He just no-clipped his way in there, didn't he?
These guys sound pretty chill considering there were gunshots and an explosion outside not 2 minutes earlier. I guess it doesn't occur to them to investigate that. And now we return to Ethical Dilemma Theater. Do I shoot them?
Ethical Dilemma Theater. It's so true. You don't want to shoot someone before they shoot you in a game because you're not the kind of person who would shoot people in the back, but then, you know, they're going to get you after it anyways. Oh my gosh.
Or not? I mean, those other guys were making it pretty clear they did not like me, which is a capital offense, I guess. But these guys are just saying Alpha Bravo position flanker Gamma Delta. Yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. Okay, you can stop. Guys, I can't even hear myself think. Wait, what am I doing? Shit! Ah! Oh god, those shots were close to my head. Why can't they aim for my impenetrable body armor like everybody else? One of those shots ricocheted off my collar. You guys could have killed me, you know that? Well, I guess this guy knows it. That's it. No more Mr. Nice Guy. I keep clinging on to the hope that one of these goons will hear me out, but it just isn't happening.
I felt the same way.
The self-defense crap isn't cutting it because I never get to fire first. Damn, no, not this way. Normally, I'd need a really good reason to murder someone, but this whole day's been fucked. Better that 100 probably guilty people die than one of them get a clean shot on me. I mean, look at all these dead scientists. This rescue mission's a disaster anyway. 500 dead, 1,200 dead, who's counting? Alright, where am I? Oh, I know what this is. Those are electron microscope shots of cells. Yeah, that one's pollen, I think. This must be the microbiology department. Why does the military want to kill microbiologists? I've never really known them to be a controversial bunch. I think some people yelled at Pasteur because they didn't understand what vaccines were, but that's all that comes to mind. And why did microbiology...
All right, I'm gonna go back, you guys. There's so much going on. I haven't seen you guys. I'm just double checking to see if Benzai has checked in and said hi. I don't know if he has. Fun fact, says Wireball. When they were decommissioning the Manhattan Project, Robert Feynman, the famous physicist, discovered that the primary safe was still using the factory code. Wow. Yeah, he made that up. I remember the doors just opening up. Okay, yeah. That's very funny, though. Wireball a little bit seems pretty violent. I grew up on the Three Stooges, says Satara85. I grew up watching the Three Stooges, said Me Pickle. They had it every New Year's in the late 2000s. They were, Ozzy, too. All these 90s kids watching the Three Stooges. That's funny. My dad loved them, so we watched old shorts together when I was a kid. I can't get my kids to watch anything with me, although my son has gotten really, really into... he loved the movie Knives Out. He just loved the movie Knives Out. And he loved Daniel Craig and just how brilliant he was as the detective or whatever. So we just started watching Sherlock, the Benedict Cumberbatch Sherlock, and he's totally into it. So he's really into the genius figuring out all the stuff, and it's great. So we've been watching the Sherlock series, which has been really, really fun. But in general, it is really hard for me to get my kids to watch anything with me. And I've got really good taste in movies and TV and all that stuff. No clip for that. Yeah, for sure. All right. VHS tape. Three Stooges meet Hercules. Wow. Okay. Anyways, here we go. Back to Gordon Freeman.
Biologists need this very expensive hologram projector. We didn't get one of those. We could have used it more than they could. What's that say? Something about satellites? They don't need this. They're padding their costs to get more grant money. Well, damn, maybe they did do something to get shot. Pissed off the wrong general with these costs. And that's the attitude I need to start taking. Just kill everyone. If you're wearing a military uniform, you're dead. If somebody's grandma is cold and puts on a camo blanket, she's dead. I need to just be a psychopath. Hey, what's this do?
Oops.
Uh-oh.
He's going to launch the rocket.
Maybe I should stop pressing every button I see.
Wait, we all did the same thing, Gordon.
Jesus Christ, I launched a missile.
Oops.
I'm not helping anything. My eyes.
That's really this game is so good.
Of this earth.
I mean, the fact that you can watch that through the window, that's really quite impressive in terms of gameplay and the visualization and the art direction of this series. It's really, I'm more impressed now watching it while I'm not playing it. He started World War III.
Guess I just started World War III.
You just beat him to it, Zatara.
But in the end, there's only one thing that matters. I did not leave any fingerprints. I was wearing my suit. I'm getting out of here.
You're no clipping. You can't do that. Cheater. You cheater. It looks good, though.
Yeah. I don't always know when I'm in over my head, but I'm pretty sure this is one of those times.
This could be the end.
Oh, and what's this? Could this be a ridged pipe that leads straight up the rock face?
What?
I think it is.
Wait, was that always there? I don't think I ever noticed that.
That's right. I'm in New Mexico. Aren't I? The middle of the desert. The middle of the desert. Now that I think about it, the flight in here might have been longer than I remembered. So if I were to just pack it on foot, how far could I go? If I had food and water, which I don't, I could go 20, maybe 30 miles in a day, assuming the sun didn't beat me down, which it would. I really should have thought about this sooner. Okay, so maybe walking out is not the way to go here. Damn it. Alright, I'm going to have to find a car. God,
Wait.
the fun just doesn't end today, does it? Well, that's not a problem. I can cope.
I love how he's like gently working his way down. You know, he's doing, you can hear the footsteps. I don't think you can go up here. I think this is another no clip moment.
I'm going to kill everyone.
It's really
It's not even going to
good.
be about stress relief. That's a side benefit. This is survival.
Yeah.
People say you have to play the cards you've been dealt in life. I don't think so. I think if you've been dealt a stacked deck, you can knock the table over, pull out a gun, and start firing on life, I guess. I don't know. Huh. These must be some pretty jaded crickets to keep on chirping after that missile launch. Wait a minute, this wasn't open.
Jaded
And
crickets.
somebody moved the bodies. Okay, I've seen enough. With any luck, whoever was here went back into the endless tram tunnel and will be there a few days. Oh, no, no, no. Is this the only path left? Not down. I don't do down anymore.
No, you
I've
just
renounced my
keep
status as
going
king of the
down.
underworld. Well, I'm not going down there, so that's the end of it.
Oh, that's good. I know. It's that's
I think a tram-based pizza delivery system could make a lot of sense.
oh man. Okay. All right, guys. I could watch so many more of these, but I need to hang out with my family a little bit. So let me switch over here. Hey everyone, thanks for joining, especially Benzai and his crew. Really appreciate it. Love Freeman's Mind. So here's one thing you should all know. The creator of Freeman's Mind, Ross Scott, who goes under the YouTube channel's name of Accursed Farms, he has he does both Freeman's Mind and Game Dungeon, which he does these really fun and very thorough reviews of classic video games. He is going to be joining me for a live stream on Sunday. This Sunday at
Stardust tipped $5. Air be some coin for your troubles, lad.
Thanks, Stardust. Oh my God, the pirate episode was incredible. Appreciate that, buddy. Anyways, Ross is going to join me live on Sunday morning at 10 a.m. my time. So all of you folks in the across the pond, it's going to be in the evening on Sunday. So it could be a nice chill night for you guys to hang out. But please join us. I'm going to talk to Ross all about Freeman's Mind. He's also spearheading a whole campaign about saving classic video games that from being destroyed. I don't know all the details about it, but he'll tell us about that as well. So if you're around and you'd like, please join us for that. It's going to be a great conversation. And he's just a really, really great guy and a very smart, intelligent, passionate dude. So excited to have him. Daniel and I will be back on Saturday playing The Quarry. That we'll be doing that Saturday morning. So it's been a good week. And everyone across the pond, my pond over on your end, please vote. I think that's the thing. They need as many signatures as they can to keep these games from being destroyed. Dirk3, thanks for the stream, Paul. Take care. Can't wait for Sunday. We'll definitely catch the video if I can't make the stream. Awesome. Well, thanks everyone. I want to thank let me quickly thank our donors today. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Let's do that. And there was we had a super chat, and I'm going to forget who that super chat was, but our donors today on coffee, Stardust just gave us a nice little donation. Thank you. Dirk3, couple times. Thank you so much. And Dirk was the one who I think let me know that I was on mute for like 20 minutes. And then we had someone else who was our. Anyways, you know who you are, and thank you very much for your super chat donation. All right, all for now. Have a good one. We'll see you on Saturday and definitely Sunday with Ross. All right, take care, guys. And Benzai, you're the best, and your crew is awesome, and love your raids. Keep coming back if you can. All right, take care. Bye bye. Arr.